Alright, let's make a pour over. Pour overs are a really nice way of getting a general sense of what the roast and the bean can do. This is my method of making a pour over. There are many methods out there. Whichever method you choose, just keep it consistent. So, first take our filter. We're going to fold that along the spine so it sits in the cone nice and flush. We're going to weigh out the beans to 16 grams in this case. There are three main things we can do to affect the flavour of the coffee. The coffee to water ratio, the temperature of the water, and the size of the coffee ground. If we keep all those things as even as possible, then we can adjust one at a time and see what effect it has on the flavour of the coffee. Okay, so we've got our 16 grams of coffee ground at 15 on the EK grinder. I'm going to pre-wet the filter now, just to get rid of any residual paper taste. Make sure we dump the water. It's been many times when I've left water in there, it dilutes the coffee more than we want it to. Add the coffee dose. Now as we start this pour, we're going to let the coffee bloom for 30 seconds. Now I've got my water boiled to 95 degrees. Pour about 40 grams of water in. The reason you want the coffee to bloom is just to get rid of some of that gas that's caught up in the beans. As that timer comes to 30 seconds, we'll begin the pour. We're going to pour in an even flow in concentric circles. The reason for that is to try and get the coffee grounds extracted at the same rate. Under-extracted coffee will tend to taste sour, whereas over-extracted coffee will tend to taste bitter. You'll notice I'm pouring, I'm not touching the sides of the paper, just inside. Up to 250 grams. And then we let that draw down, should take roughly 45 seconds. We're looking for a nice flat coffee bed and no high and dry grounds around the top, just some of these fines, which is exactly what we want to see. So after that's drawn down, all there is left to do is to taste it. Yep, that's great. That's how you do a pour over.